Hi, I'm Rob, and in this Gems of War video, I'm going to show you the team order and strategy I use to do this epic Trials of Shentang. 3 times nicer for this to make yourself as powerful as you can possibly be. Right, level 350. Our team is actually pretty good for this, and this is a pretty basic and straightforward trial, providing you follow a set pattern regarding our team, which I'll show and explain in a moment. But regarding the enemy, not too much to worry about in a way, to be honest, because this troop can kill you early with skulls. You have to watch out for that. The early part of the game regarding skulls, you do have to be careful, because the enemy is going to cause a bone storm at the start, which is skulls, and on the last level it hits pretty hard. Like 216 attack is going to wipe me out pretty quickly if I'm not careful of those skulls. If that happens and you lose a troop early, really early, just restart the trial. Hound of Yao Guai, apart from that bone storm, isn't too much to worry about, just exploding 3 skulls and gaining 50 attack. By the time we get to him, we'll have softened him up and he shouldn't be around too much longer, hopefully, and we can get the pattern going on our team, which I'll explain in a moment. Diviner may as well be on our side in certain aspects. Transforms a chosen colour to a yellow, which none of her team uses, but all of our team does. So we'll be saying thank you very much with Emperor Liang with that, which I'll explain in a moment. And then she can do one of 3 things: enchant all allies, or increase all allies' magic by a magic based amount, or cleanse all allies. The cleanse part is going to be useless as well, because we're not doing any status effects that I can tell to their team. So yeah, she's more on our team than basically she is on theirs. Spearmaster can be fairly destructive. Destroy a column, generating mana for the team, and then deal magic +2 true damage to the weakest enemy, boosted by red gems destroyed. But it's mana blocked on red by 2 other troops, and mana blocked by Diviner on brown, so it's generally not going to get hardly any chances to cast unless that enchant all allies comes in from Diviner. Right, now our team and this pattern. We got some cool troops here. Wu Hao enchants an ally and gives 3 magic to them, then create 12 gems of one of their mana colours. At the beginning part of the game, it is important that we get our top 2 troops barriered, which we can do with Hound of Liang's spell. Explodes a gem, deals scatter damage. If Emperor Liang is on my team, which he is, barrier the first 2 allies, and we get bonus yellow mana from yellow gem matches too, which is cool. So if that's not enchanted, or there's not a lot of green on the board, we'll cast Wu Hao on Hound of Liang. Make sure we cast that to get our barrier going. This gives us time to get Emperor Liang up, who destroys all gems of a chosen colour. This will almost always be yellow. Give all allies of the matching colour magic +1 life and 4 magic. So this is going to buff up the power of our team. Peng Long's damage is going to go up. Hound of Liang's scatter damage is going to go up as well. Now when we've got our barriers and we're feeling a bit more safe, we're going to cast Wu Hao not on Hound of Liang, but on Emperor Liang, if he's not already enchanted. Because the quicker we get him up and the quicker we keep on casting him, we're going to keep on getting a huge amount of life and magic. The combination of doing that with Wu Hao's boost in magic that she gives makes a huge difference. It's probably easier to show it during battle. So let's jump into the game and see if we can get this done. So we are looking for green or yellow at the early stages, preferably green, but if that's not doing, we'll grab something else. And we are trying to avoid skull hits at the early part of the game. Very important, so make sure you take these. Just keep on taking the skulls at first. Look out for any potential 4 matches. That is very important to get a 4 match, because if we get the 4 match, we're going to enchant a random ally. Alright, so this is still not an opportunity to take green yet, because this skull is here, and if I take the green, we're going to drop that skull down and give my skull hit anyway. So we're still kind of having our hand forced right now. Right, so this is up, so we're not too worried about that right now. We kind of need to concentrate on getting the team prepared. Let's grab a bit of that. We finally got some green there, but this is a chance to cast that on the bottom troop because we were unlucky with the green. But there you go. She's up absolutely straight away, or he, or whatever it is. I don't know. Hound. Probably a boy. Right, so we'll cast that. We'll cast it somewhere where we can collect some mana, but leave a little chance of dropping a skull hit at the same time. So I'm just going to do it there. Now we have this up as well. We're going to cast this one first, because you don't want to cast this first, because basically I want to get the damage. When we cast this, we're going to give them extra life and destroy gems of the chosen colour at the same time, which, if there's enough there, we'll charge up the top troop as well as start charging the second troop again. If we flip to format or something like that, then we could enchant that troop at the same time. So let's do that other skull whack. Taking a few hits on the top troops, we want to make sure that they get barriered again. Two ways you can go about it. You can either take green, but one strange thing about this team as well is the banner. The banner isn't the best one. It's +2 yellow, which is good, +2 red, +1 red is okay, but -1 green hinders this. So a guaranteed way to get this charged up is to cast this on the bottom troop. It's going to be enchanted. We've created all this yellow, and we are good to go from there. Right, so that will be up in the next round or so. Let's cast this on Emperor Liang. Like I said, when the bottom troop is ready, you can cast it on Liang, get him enchanted. Let's cast this, do that damage, boosted by enchanted allies. This troop is ready now. Let's do that scatter damage and get that barrier on the top two troops. I'll cast it here to take out the lightning gem at the same time. Now we'll cast this on somebody that isn't enchanted. We'll do it on the bottom troop, just in case we need our barrier again. That top troop is now gone. We'll start taking these skulls still, because 249 is heavy damage. We don't want that, but yeah, we'll grab that first. Always get the 4 matches. Going to enchant a random ally, and that has changed the way that skull hit worked, which is really cool. So we can look at something else now. We're already barried on the top two troops, so let's get some stuff for Mr. Liang head. Let's do this damage again. That didn't matter because we've got a barrier. Let's get that barrier back again. Let's get that first. Scatter damage. Let's take out something where there's some skulls, because we don't like skulls. Let's do it over here. You can cast Liang again now. Always on yellow, and because the lightning gems are yellow, you can take that out at the same time. We'll do this to get that skull whack, and our life is going up all the time now with Liang. He's, look at that, now giving all allies of the same matching colour 105 life and 4 magic. Really cool. So we're now doing 74 to all enemies. Let us get our, let's put it on this troop. I'll guarantee it's pretty much up next round. Lots of yellow there. Let's do this on yellow again. And this is all you got to do. Just keep sort of following this pattern. Let's get that barrier going again. Destroy a couple of skulls. Make sure we're safe from that as we can be. There you go. Look, Divine has done what I said she would do. Give us tons of yellow for our team. Shame that Liang's not ready to go absolutely straight away. So we cast this on Liang. We've got our barriers. So you cast the top troop on the bottom troop if you haven't got barriers, and you cast the top troop on Emperor Liang when the Hound of Liang is ready to cast, or has got enchant. It's kind of tricky to explain, but you can see the theory. Right, so again, this is where Emperor Liang is like really cool. There's so much yellow there, there's a chance that he'll just be able to do this again straight away. So we do that. We've now got over 500 life for all our troops. We've still got a barrier, and he did self-charge. We can get this barrier again. So even if you're a lower level player, this is a really good strategy for getting this done. Just need to be a little bit patient. Again, just on yellow, plenty of life. Boosting up the magic of this. This is going up all the time. Really easy epic trial, this one. Let's cast this on Liang, because we're in a really good position regarding our life. Take that skull hit, because we don't want to be complacent, but we've still got barriers, we've got plenty of life, we've got even more life now. Yeah, using this method, this is a very easy, straightforward trial. Nothing too tricky about it. We haven't got a barrier now, so we'll chuck that on the bottom one. Fast track that to giving us our barrier back. Give me back my barrier. Drop a gem that takes out some skulls. Not too worried about skull hits. Or dishing skull hits out. We're worried about receiving them, but we're not too concerned about bashing skulls ourselves. They're enchanted, so it won't take long for them to get ready again. That got charged again, so let's chuck that on Liang. Create a load of his mana colours. He'll get to self-charge again, possibly. In fact, he was nowhere near it. There was another troop that obviously needed the mana colour first. Easily done. She's nearly gone. Loads of scatter damage, and that's going to do it. So, and look at our life at the end. 836, 985, 954, 763. Absolute walk in the park. Just keep on doing that. And like I say, even if you're a lower level player than I am, so your initial damage is not as high, then when you multicast Liang, the damage is going to go up. You cast that troop, the top troop, on the other ones to boost up their damage, and you should find it fairly straightforward. Well, there's a team, there's the video. If you found this video useful or helpful, it'd be really cool if you bash that like and subscribe button. It really does help. But most of all, thanks for watching. I'll catch you again next time. Bye for now.